flabbergasted. I am flabbergasted.
Infinity War is the best Marvel movie.
Okay.
Yeah. That and the latest Spider-Man were the two best Marvel movies.
Okay, I give you that.
Yeah.
I give you that. Andrew Garfield is the better Spider-Man, but that's besides the point.
Andrew Garfield. What?
Facts.
You think Andrew Garfield is the best Spider-Man?
Yes. How is he not?
Over Tobey Maguire and Tom Holland?
Fuck them niggas. Yes.
So he was so great that he got canceled.
Yes.
He got canceled.
Yes.
But he's better than
niggas was hating on greatness. Sony does not know how to make a fucking Spider-Man movie. That's why the script
Andrew Garfield
was
was too cool to be Peter Parker.
Bruh.
Peter Parker has to be a nerd. Tobey Maguire was the best Peter Parker.
Okay. All right.
Now, if you ask me who is the best actual Spider-Man, Andrew Garfield. Andrew's like, once the costume is on. But overall, Tom Holland is the best.
Spider-Man.
He got canceled,
Peter.
bro.
It doesn't matter if he got canceled.
You're not
the
even
reason why he
unless you got three movies, you can't even be in a conversation.
Now it's the conversation. Now that's the standard. Now you gatekeeping Spider-Mans. This man gatekeeping Spider-Man. Sunday. It was some wild shit.
What happened
at the Oscars? Did you know
the
what
Oscars?
Happened? It's the slap scene and heard
I have no
around
idea
the
what you're
world.
talking about.
Oh man,
you talking about the thing that every time I turn on TV or get on my phone,
it's there.
I get on my laptop,
it's there,
and I'm just trying to check my emails.
It's wild. It's everywhere. It is everywhere.
This is ridiculous.
What were your thoughts on that? Because I got
my thought is I just want to go back to my life. Okay,
fair enough.
Is Chris Rock dead?
He might be emotionally.
Did he get put in a hospital?
He might be emotionally dead.
Why is this consuming my timeline? Why is this? I can't even turn on Undisputed and they talking about it on Undisputed.
Shannon was going off on them boys.
Man.
Look.
What are your thoughts?
I think it's everywhere because of the Golden Boy.
Who's the Golden Boy?
The Golden Boy is Will Smith.
Okay.
You know, he's been going through the ringer with Jada still smashing the ghost of Tupac and August Alsina. I mean, it's everyone just feels like he is so. I think I want Will Smith stripped and banned.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Why?
Look, because he played this shit so smooth. Like, let me put my
take the delusion down. Put it down. No more delusion. Talk to me sober-minded.
Because for one, you didn't have smoke for August Alsina. You didn't have smoke for Tupac. You were laughing at the joke prior to.
They weren't. Will was nowhere around when Tupac was even.
She had. Did she not keep letters from Tupac?
He was dead.
Yeah, I don't care.
What do you?
He could have fought the nigga and.
He was dead.
It does not matter. I will fight my girlfriend. Yes. Yes.
Okay. Continue.
It's fact. Okay.
I'm not debating with you. You want to fight a dead person? That is on you. Continue.
Why do you think they created shit like Ghostbusters?
Jesus.
Paranormal activity. All right, whatever. So he didn't have smoke for all the embarrassments that Jada had done to fam. He didn't have smoke for Augie. The man's was in his robe waiting for snacks. No smoke at all. Mm-hmm. You were laughing at the joke prior to. Mm-hmm. Then when your wife started feeling away, that's when you wanted to get bucked. Oh, I'm gonna do something. Mm-hmm. Da 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 da. Fam, come on. Mm-hmm. And plus, you in front of them.
Who is them?
You know them. Nope. Definition time. Male monsters.
Now I'm extra confused.
Male monsters.
Who are the male monsters?
Mayo.
Mayo monsters?
Mayo.
Like mayonnaise? What are you trying to say?
I am trying to say you are in front of the whites.
Oh, the white people.
The whites.
The Caucasians.
The Caucasians.
Okay.
From the
melanin deficient.
Yes.
Okay.
Those.
I got you.
Thems.
Okay.
The Cracker Barrels.
Oh, okay. See, I wasn't... Okay, I got you. All right, okay.
So, no offense to any of them.
No offense to any Cracker Barrels?
Any, you know what? Hey. So, you in front of them. You are a representation of the culture in an extension. We used to look up to this man. Fam, this was your shining moment. You know how many times you got passed up for big awards like this? You could have handled fam in the back.
Look, man.
That's just me.
Will Smith got in a one little fight and y'all all got scared.
Fuck that. Fuck, you are the golden standard for the black household. We don't have Bill Cosby anymore.
Is he's the golden standard for the black household? The Smith family is the golden standard.
Him.
His son dresses like a girl.
Him.
Oh, okay.
Him.
I'm about to say, ain't no way in hell his family is the gold standard.
No, sir.
Not my family.
No, not mine either. Shit. He is. Like, we grew up on, like, Men in Black, Fresh Prince, all that good shit. Like...
All right, man. So look, check this out, because he ain't making no sense. He talking about
not making sense?
Cracker Barrels and golden standards.
You
and
knew better.
Mayonnaise.
You knew better. He was smart enough to know better. Basically,
and I like that you feel that way, because I'm on the opposite side of the fence. Okay. Chris Rock was wrong. Okay. Chris Rock was wrong.
How was Chris Rock wrong?
We live in a country where we have freedom of speech.
True. Facts.
And people love saying, oh, comedy's freedom of speech. Journalism is freedom of speech. Mm-hmm. Music is freedom of speech. That is absolutely true. But what they do not tell you is, with that freedom of speech, you have to be willing to deal with the consequences that come with freedom of speech.
How many facts?
Okay? You have the freedom to say, fuck my mama. I have the freedom to go upside your head because of what you said.
Facts.
Okay? Once you in your head, because everything starts as a thought. Yep. Once you think it, meditate on it, and then you say it, that was a premeditated thing that you said. So me going upside your head, that's the consequences, all right? In this situation, I don't necessarily agree with the violence that took place. All I'm saying is there was a consequence that happened. And everybody that's trying to make Chris Rock out to be this victim, y'all bullshitting yourself. Jada Pinkett Smith has a health condition. She has alopecia. She has documented this. She has shaved her head because of this. The Smith family is one of the most open families in all of Hollywood. We know, in my honest opinion, too much about them.
Fact.
Things I just really don't want to know about them, we know.
If they disappeared, I wouldn't notice. I wouldn't care.
I would notice, but I wouldn't care.
Yeah.
But anyway, Chris Rock made a distasteful joke. It would have been different because people say, oh, it's a joke, it's a joke. Comedians joke. Comedians do not... Well, I've never seen a comedian do this. Okay. If I know you're going to be in an audience and I know you have, like, they'll crack on you. There's certain things, or you going through this, or you... It's nothing to do with your health condition, or it's not like there are certain lines that I haven't seen comedians cross. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, people get mad. Oh, you talking about gays, or you talking about whites, you talking about blacks, or... whatever. Mm-hmm. But nobody, that's like if you had cancer and I said, well, are you living out the best days of your something? You know what I'm saying? Like, you're going to feel a type of way.
Oh, yeah.
So, as a man, because everybody wants to turn this into race, and yeah, sure, there's certain racial things you can take from it, but I'm just going to say, as a man, if I'm sitting somewhere, damn the Oscars, and I know that at home, my wife, who I've been with for 20 years, so I know this individual now. Mm-hmm. This ain't just somebody I just met, has been telling me, and I'm not sure if they have, but now I'm just giving a scenario.
Okay.
Has been telling me that she's going through this health condition, and it's been tough for her. Mm-hmm. And I know that it's been tough for her. And then we go out into a public place to enjoy ourselves. I know that you're struggling, and then somebody in a public platform looks you in your eye and makes fun of your health condition and then laughs about it, I'm going to have a problem. And then you look at me and I see the hurt on your face, I might have a problem. I'm not saying I'm going to come up and slap you in front of the whole world, but you best believe once we go on commercial break, I'm going to come see about you.
And that is fair. That is fair. Like, commercial break, we tussle, we take it to the back. Whatever we got to do. My thing is, nigga, we live. We are live. I mean, yeah, if somebody says something sideways to mine, I mean, it's on site. I mean, I'm not.
Now it's on site.
I'm not negating that.
Now you're not the golden boy.
I'm not negating that, though. I'm not. But what I'm saying is, don't. It was a better way to go about it. It was better. I agree with that. It was better. At the end of the day, but I felt like with his speech, you tried to play to the crowd. That's one of my bigger issues, where the Williams sister, father, protecting family, all this other good shit.
I think low key, I feel like he came to. Have you seen Richard?
Yeah.
Okay. I feel like he came to the Oscars low key in character.
I can see that.
You know what I'm saying? Like I low key feel like he came to the Oscars in character. I don't have a problem with his speech. I think he was very remorseful. I don't think he was remorseful for necessarily slapping him. I think he was just remorseful that he did it in a public place, just how he did it.
Right.
But I think if they was backstage, he still would have got slapped.
I would have in there, and I would be like, yeah, fuck that nigga.
But my only issue with this whole thing is that he did it in a public place,
right,
and that he chose violence.
And I think that's what I was getting at.
You know what I'm saying? My biggest issue with all of this ain't even necessarily that. It's like what we said before. I'm tired of seeing it. Yeah. I'm tired of seeing Kareem Abdul-Jabbar telling that it set black people back. I'm tired of Stephen A. Smith saying that, we got to show up nice and sit up straight for the whites. I'm tired of all of that.
Yeah.
That's what I'm tired of, this narrative that black people got to present themselves in a certain way to be accepted by white people.
Facts.
I'm not trying to be accepted by no white people.
Facts.
We create the culture.
Facts. So let me ask you this then. Why are we still going there? Why are they still looking for this approval from those white award shows? Because like you said, we set the tone. The other culture set the tone. So the fuck are we still going for then? I don't even want us to go to the BET Awards if we being honest.
The problem is,
but why do we feel like we need that validation?
Human beings need validation. Human beings feed off of recognition, validation. That's why Instagram and social media are drugs. True. They are literal drugs, because you are getting on there to be validated by people you don't know, don't care about. You're just looking for validation. Yeah. How many likes can I get? How many followers can I get? Yeah. We are consumed by being validated. So the reason we're going is to be validated by individuals that really don't mean shit. We just want the validation. That's it. Why can't we put our own thing together? That's a deeper rooted thing. Every time black people try to put something together, the shit just blow up.
Always something.
Source Awards, Hip Hop Awards, something. BET Awards, you name it.
If you don't want that nigga dancing in all your videos, come to Off the Grid.
It's always some bullshit. Anytime we put something together. So it's hard for anybody outside of our community to respect what we do.
Yeah.
Because we always fucking our shit up. Fighting at the awards. Or it's just some bullshit.
I honestly would like for the culture to go on a boycott.
Of what?
Those type of award shows. Like, if our work speaks for itself at the end of the day. It doesn't matter if we're a painter. Doesn't matter if you're a photographer, what you are. At the end of the day, your legacy is your work. So who the fuck are they to say your work mattered?
I agree. But that's just, as an individual, what you're saying is smart. But as a group, you're never going to have a whole group of people agree with that.
That is true.
What you're saying is not wrong. I do not disagree with it.
Say that again.
What you're saying is not wrong. I do not disagree with it.
Can you say it a little bit louder?
Negative.
Okay.
I have no problem with giving you your props, and I have no problem letting you know that you're delusional at times.
Okay.
I'm fair, okay? I'm a fair person. The Riddler was not great.
He was awesome.
Okay. Andrew Garfield got canceled.
Did the Joker kill the mayor?
Okay.
Did the Joker kill the mayor? Almost.
He attempted. Yeah.
The Riddler flooded Gotham City.
Okay. All right. And the Joker created Two-Face, one of the greatest Batman villains.
How long did he last in that movie?
It doesn't matter, but he created Two-Face. Yeah. So, and he stole half of the entire mafia's money and burnt it. Didn't even spend, just burnt the shit.
That was some gangster shit.
Straight
that was
up.
some gangster shit. Okay.
And went to jail and got the fuck out. Did the Riddler get out? No, he did not.
Because he was done.
Joker went to jail.
Done. He completed.
And got the fuck out.
He completed.
No, sir.
His
no,
job.
sir.
Yes, he did.
The Joker's the alternate.
All right, man.
Okay, I don't know why the Riddler made himself go to jail. The whole movie,
Man was sitting in a coffee shop
on some bullshit,
waiting for the niggas to pull up,
and never got out.
He didn't have. He was done.
Joker went in, said, "I'm out." And then rolling a police car to get out. Man, get the fuck out of here. Rolling a police car to get in and a police car to get out. You tripping. That's the ultimate. Ain't nobody.
Oh, man.
Ain't nobody.
I mean.
Anyway, moving on.
Okay. You finish your point.
No, my point is done. That was my point.
Oh, man.
My point is, don't say something if you ain't willing to get slapped about it. Okay?
So let me ask you.
Straight up, honestly, my disappointment is that Chris Rock ain't swing back on Will Smith.
Facts.
Let's talk about that.
Because he leaned in on that one.
Okay? Like
he ate a whole slap
consequences and
sandwich.
repercussions. All right? So, what if Chris Rock would have swung on Will Smith? Will Smith
wouldn't have swung on Dave Chappelle, though.
I don't know. All I'm saying is consequences and repercussions. All right?
So, before I change it, would your perception change? Because perception is key. If you found out that Chris Rock didn't write the joke.
Didn't write the joke? I don't give a damn who wrote it, who said it.
Fair enough.
It ain't about it. None of these headlines say Chris Rock wrote a joke.
Yeah, true, but still.
No, who cares who wrote it?
Even if I'm getting paid to do something.
Really,
if it don't feel right, it don't feel right.
This? That make it worse. Because that mean it's two people in on it. That mean you wrote it, I heard it, laughed at it, said, yeah, we gonna fuck him up with this one. Got on stage.
That's the one.
Said it and got slapped in front of everybody.
Facts.
So you goddamn right.
Facts.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. Keep my wife's name
out your fucking mouth.
Straight like that. And I appreciate y'all Black Twitter for going after Zoe Kravitz, lame ass, going after Jim Carrey, lame ass, going after all these people that's throwing stones with a glass house. I appreciate y'all. Zoe Kravitz, you used to be the light-skinned sensation, the it girl for the black community. You have now been canceled. Zendaya, you have been pushed up to the #1 seed. Congratulations. Continue. Let's go.
I got Haley Bailey #1.
She's still climbing. She's not big enough yet.
No, but she bad though. That's all that matters. Anyway, let's get into some hip hop. Last few minutes. There's a lot. We Atlanta natives. I don't know. Are you Atlanta native?
I live in Atlanta.
Okay, so you're not Atlanta native. I don't know. I don't know what's Atlanta anymore at this point. Since the song came out, I don't know. But
nobody's from Atlanta.
Nobody anymore at that point. Facts. But who's had a longer run? 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 in hip hop? Is it New York or is it us? Like New York? You really think who's running stronger then? It's the strongest between the two.
New York.
Break that down for me then, because that's interesting.
Where did hip hop start?
It started in New York. We know that.
So from the 70s up to, I guess, the 90s, early 90s, New York ran it. That's a long time.
I mean, that's a fact.
Then from 90 up to like maybe 93, West Coast had it.
They had it briefly.
Okay. Then after that, New York said, give me that right back. They took that really all the way up to about 2000, really. In that span, took it all the way 2000.
I'd say early too.
It really, Atlanta didn't have it until about 2005. 2005
really had. Now we were there.
We've always been there. We've always been there.
As far as marketing and the popularity.
Yeah. About 2005 is when both hands was around the neck. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? 2004, Outkast dropped The Love Below. That's when we put one hand around their neck.
You think Love Below was the one hand? From Outkast?
Well, that's their greatest album. Yeah. Well, yeah. Well, anyway. As a group, Aqueminize their best project, but The Love Below is the greatest Outkast project.
But it was just an Andre.
Group. Whatever. Anyway. Little John was the beginning of Our Foot's on Their Neck. They still have not recovered from Little John. So T.I. wasn't the start? That was around the Little John time. That was all around the same time.
So when you think of the start of Atlanta, you think of Lil Jon.
Absolute crunk movement.
That's wild.
Absolutely.
That's wild.
Absolutely.
That is wild.
Because that. See, you're thinking about an artist. An artist can't take a whole city.
I'm not thinking.
That has to be a movement in place. Wu-Tang was a movement. Diddy and Bad Boy, that was a movement.
I agree.
T.I.'s not a movement.
Trap music.
No.
It's a movement.
No.
How's that not a movement?
No,
how's that not a movement?
It was just a good project. He was a part of the time.
I'm not talking about trap house, trap music. I'm talking about the genre.
Trap music didn't come until after crunk. Yeah, so what are you talking about?
That's cool.
Yeah.
But trap music had a bigger impact to me.
You talking about the album?
No, I'm not talking about the album. I'm talking about the genre. It had a bigger impact than crunk music.
Yeah, it did. But you just asked me when did Atlanta start its whole? I said around the crunk music time. You don't know anything about music.
That's wild. That's wild. Like, that's a super wild take.
Like, that's horrible.
That's a super wild take.
You have a podcast?
Who
allowed you to do this?
I'm just here.
Your takes.
I'm just here so I don't get fired. That's it. Just so I don't get fired. But to me, I think I agree. I would agree with you. New York had it first. I mean, of course, Big Daddy Kane.
We have not had it as long or as strong yet.
I think we have it as strong as it has been. Because there's nobody consistent in New York.
Not right now.
And I don't think there ever will be. I think Pop Smoke would have been the only one, and we lost Pop.
Yeah, but I mean, dude, those 90s.
Outkast.
Jeez.
Goody Mob.
No.
Fucking Tip, Gucci.
Okay.
Up to now, Pastor fucking Troy. Okay. Like Little John, Scrappy. Mm-hmm. All them cats.
That's all the crunk movement.
It is all the crunk. I agree with you.
The movement that you said was irrelevant.
I didn't say it was not. When did I say irrelevant?
No.
When did I say it was irrelevant? I didn't. I didn't say it was irrelevant. I just said I felt like trap music had the bigger impact versus crunk music, which I love. I love crunk music. I mean, D4L, fucking Crime Mob, Trivial, all those.
I agree, because trap music is still going.
Exact. Thank you.
It's just, it all sounds the same.
And that is true. Lil Baby sounds the same on everything. Everything. But
that's a hot take. Not the baby.
The baby sound the same. All the babies sound the same.
Oh, okay.
All of the babies.
Who's the better baby?
Birdman. Birdman's the better baby. What happened
to that boy? Okay.
That's it.
Take us out.
Ooh, boy. Anyway, appreciate everybody again for tuning in. You know it. The guys, OTG. Like, subscribe, comment. Tell Brandon how his takes are just horrible. Please do.
Thank you for another great episode of Good Taste versus Bad Taste.
Was it great?
We will be back next week with more good taste and bad taste.
And we will discuss why cream cheese icing is the superior icing. Peace.
That is disgusting.
Which one?
Cream cheese icing.
You like buttercream?
Take us out. Swerve on you, curve on me. It's Miyaki curve, Polo, Ralph Lauren. Sense of temptation, tempting relations to break her ship. If you knew what he had and you knew she was bad, then she could have had any nigga.